Oh, Alan, stop it. Pest.
Long distance, Miss Barton. Madam Regine is on line 3.
Regine Danton?
Drunk or sober?
Regine, darling, how are you? Well, I thought you died up on that mountaintop.
My big comeback, darling. I have been working on a new collection, and it's finally ready. Oh, I'm so tired of blue jeans and peasant blouses. I have decided to restore elegance to the world of fashion. Darling, now what I want is all of my old favorites. Kate, Candy, Marissa, Jacqueline, and Camille. Now the showing will be completely private. Just a few of the top buyers and editors. Oh, well, Victor, of course. He's difficult. But he is the most important columnist in the fashion world.
Oh, Regine, how exciting. Designed a new collection.
I hear she can't even stand up.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. You know, I was talking to Alan Lenz. You remember Alan. He's always falling in love with one of my top models.
Irene, you will get them for me. All my favorites, for old time's sake.
Well, Camille hasn't been working lately, but I think I can find her. Now, I'll supply the makeup and the hair people, darling, but it won't be cheap. Oh, Regine. It's so wonderful to know that you're coming back to the rag business. You always were the reigning queen. Well, I'll speak to you later about the details. Au revoir, chérie.
I've done it. I've done it. Irene will bring all my old models. And Victor will come, which means everyone will come. Oh, where is Rudy with those mannequins?
This is my jacket. I've cut it on the bias, and it's sheer.
I sent a wire to that dreadful Texan and her ugly daughter.
What about the ready-to-wear boys?
That's Max and Marcel from Gladware.
Sounds like a comedy team.
It is. But they do $10 million a year in schlock.
Oh, yeah? How much do we get?
I get $25,000 for each pattern they buy. Oh, darling, it's going to be a huge success. Madame Regine restores elegance to the world of fashion. Oh.
You aren't forgetting designs by Tony Smith, are you? I mean, I've been working on this collection day and night for months.
The world is waiting for Regine, not Tony Smith.
Are you saying you intend to take credit for my designs?
Oh, full credit.
And if I refuse?
Oh, then I'll give you credit, of course. Using your real name. Marvin Bullock, deserter from the United States Army stockade.
Oh, you really are something, Regine.
I took you in. I hid you. I fed you. I taught you.
Oh, my designs!
Don't get a flap, darling. I promise I'll mention your name. I'll mention your name. Now, please stop pouting and give me a kiss. Come on, give me a kiss. That's better. We, have so much work to do. The show is in less than 10 days.
booze doesn't kill you, I'm sure I will.
Lorna? Darling, how are we doing on the models for Regine? Get that line, we could lose a client. Girls, girls, girls. Well,
I managed to reach Camille Betancourt at the Sensuous Magazine Mansion.
I told her to stay away from that place. What about the others?
Candy and Jacqueline are doing a deodorant in Palm Springs, but they'll be back in time.
Life is just one long love affair between this girl and her face. Look at Candy, isn't she great?
Now, how about Kate Bedford?
Hunting big game in the Yucatan.
Well, find her.
And Marissa decided she won't do Regine's show.
She did she?
Ah, yes. The magnificent Barton girls. Tell me something, Lorna, just between the two of us. What do you think really happened to the late Mr. Barton? Oh, I heard the official story that he took the easy way out by committing suicide.
He died in a fire, that's all I know.
Yeah, he died in a fire after she had divorced him, taken over the agency, and gotten all of his money.
I wouldn't know.
Lorna, you know what I admire about you the most? Your loyalty. You always stick with the winner, don't you?
Alan, get your butt up here.
Coming, Mother.
Ooh, that is awful.
It's strawberry.
Ugh, it tastes more like bitter almonds or something. Ooh.
Oh, check the box. They just came in today.
Hi, Miss Barton.
Where's Marissa?
In the chair.
Now, Marissa, my darling, what is all this about refusing to do Regine Danton's show? You've worked here long enough to know that no one refuses a job unless they're dying. Marissa, I want an answer.
Hey, Marissa. Marissa? I mean, she's dead.
Alan, what are you doing?
Taking a picture.
Why?
Because I'm a photographer. Nobody's ever done a dead model yet, have they?
This is the lip gloss that came in the mail?
Yes, Lieutenant.
What's wrong with the lip gloss?
Oh, nothing, except it contains enough cyanide to take out the bear's backfield.
Well, this is enough to make me go back to smoking. How could cyanide get in a lip gloss?
We're investigating that. What about grudges? Did anyone have a grudge against your agency?
Well, there are always disappointed clients.
You married, Miss Barton?
Well, I was divorced. Michael, my ex-husband, died several years ago.
Well, if it came in the mail, it could be one of those lunatics who puts glass in Halloween candy. We'll check it out. In the meantime, don't use any cosmetics that come in the mail. Report any suspicious packages. And leave word where you can be reached.
Ordinarily, I'd say it's just a crank phone call, but in view of Marissa's...
Just play it, darling.
Hello, Rennie, darling. Before I finish, no model in the world will work for you. You're dead. Just dead.
Are you all right, Miss Barton?
Yeah, for a moment I thought.
Any idea who that could be?
Oh, I don't know, darling. Probably some crank who read about Marissa's death in the papers.
Should we call the police?
I don't think so. I wouldn't want to start a panic among the girls. You know, bad for business. Just give me that, Lorna. It's a crank. Forget about it.